What's up guys, it's Tanner Green with OBO and I'm excited to present another HubSpot Plus Expert Insights and Hidden Gems video. Today is part one of the series for sales users. So we're going to talk a lot about how to interact with Sales Hub, but today we're going to first start with contacts. So in contacts, I'll go into the CRM section, I'll click on contacts. This will pop up right here. I'll walk you through a little bit about the views and then I'll walk you through each individual contact page and what that looks like, how to edit it, how to mess around with a few things to make it way easier for your sales team to navigate HubSpot. Inside the contacts section here, you can edit views and the columns within their views and create specific filters to make sure that everything is organized and that you can see all of the contacts that you need to see at that exact same moment. So for example, you can create a view that says not contacted in a while. Kind of a silly name, I know, but you can pull up all of the contacts inside of your list that are assigned to you that you haven't contacted within the last 30 days. Let's be honest, if you haven't talked with somebody in 30 days, you're probably not pursuing them very well, but you could if you wanted to. So for example, I'm gonna add a view, create new view, and say, last contacted. I'm going to go edit columns and I'm going to click on last contacted. And then I'm going to drag last contacted to the very top and I'll save it right here. I'll go to advanced filters and I'll type in last contacted and I'll put is more than 30 days ago. So this means anyone that I haven't talked to within 30 days is popped up immediately right here. And that is an advanced filter that I can save. Now I have last contacted always in an easy view to say who I haven't talked to in 30 days. And I'll click on this tab and boom, all of the contacts that I haven't talked to in 30 days are right here. We're going to look at creating a contact. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that you can edit this form and change it however you want. And you can make it really customized. And HubSpot is really good about creating these forms. But this is our default within OBO. As soon as you hit create, it'll take you straight to the contact. Starting from the left side, we have the quick overview section. So for each one of these, you can actually adjust them and edit them however you need to. You'll have your most popular fields right here, and you can even customize them on this section. These are the quick action buttons. Whenever they're interacting with a client or a customer, this is typically the most popular buttons that they choose. Now, one cool thing I want to note is if you summarize this in ChatSpot, you click on this button, it'll take you to a summary of who this person is. You can click to see all the contacts, and if you've had a huge history with this person, it'll tell you everything about the client and what happened. So that's a pretty cool feature that HubSpot has that not everybody knows about. If you want to edit the stuff on the left side, you can go on the cog wheel right here. This is all about editing the cards on the left-hand side. I'm going to get rid of these standard cards here, and I'm going to create my own card. Right now on the left side, all you have is a property list, which of course you have a small list to present your most important properties. We also have this conditional display logic, which means the card will appear or disappear depending on the property. So you can see, for example, contact status, if it's conversion, this card will show up. If it's anything else on contact status, or if the contact status doesn't exist, then it won't show up. Let's move on to the middle piece. This is where HubSpot is really dialing in. As you can see, you have multiple tabs up here that you can add or remove and change around to make it fit to your very own custom needs. There are so many different ways to edit this. I'm not going to go into everything. One thing I will say is the activities are super helpful for you to know how you've been communicating with your client. So you can look at all of the notes, emails, calls, tasks, and meetings that's ever happened, and it has it all on a timeline for you to know what's been going on. ChatSpot also summarizes this activity log, which is really cool. In this custom tab, you can actually create your own custom records. So if we go to customize record here, it takes us back to the same page where we can edit the overview if we want, reorder the activities, and the custom sections here. We can add, remove, or change. I'm going to add another card. And looking at this, there are lots of different card types in the middle as opposed to the left side. What's up and coming is this middle section is going to start having apps for you to easily see what's going on through third-party apps. I can't wait for this to take off. This is going to be really exciting, for real. Looking at all of these, you can check mark them to make sure they appear, or you can create your own card here. Like I said, there's lots of different cards you can put on the records, and I'm not going to go into this because it's very specific to your custom needs. But what I will say is whatever you click on this side is what's going to appear on the middle. You can play around with this and see which ones you prefer, which ones actually make sense, and which ones are the best, most efficient way for your sales team to actually get their work done. Last but not least is the right side. This is similar to the middle, only it's more generalized towards associations. So companies, leads, deals, and other custom objects There are also lots of third-party apps that live on this right side. One thing I will say is you can see stuff like invoices and playbooks, which are really crucial to sales teams. What's cool about invoices and playbooks and a few other things is these will be directly associated with the contact you open them up in. So if you have an invoice for Tanner Green, it'll always appear in this invoice section, and it'll only be the Tanner Green invoice. The same thing happens with the playbooks. It'll be one of the Tanner Green playbooks that you had inside of one of the calls you had with him. So that's it for contacts inside of Sales Hub. I'm Tanner Green with OBO. That was another HubSpot Plus Expert Insights and Hidden Gems video. Stay tuned for the next of the video series. I'm going to go into a couple for the Sales Hub, and it's going to be really fun. Keep following me for more, and we'll see you guys next time.